drop them all. Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. They're falling and slipping and sliding, so I can't really do much about that. We're going to be going over and talking about all the books that I read in January, the first wrap up of 2026. I'm so excited. It's going to be fun. I love talking about the books I read every month, and I've got some good books in here and good reads, so no pun intended. I'm excited. Let's get right into it and start yapping because I can't wait any longer. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The first book I read in January and the first book I read in 2026 is The Winners by Fredrik Backman. If you didn't know, obviously I was reading Beartown in December and I wasn't able to finish the whole trilogy before the end of the year came. So I started this as soon as I finished Us Against You, first book of the year. This is it's still following the town, not just Beartown, but also Head. We're following all these characters, and there's obviously things going wrong as per usual. We're just watching these characters struggle, experience these raw, emotional, heartbreaking things, and we're seeing how they're dealing with them and the struggle. We're just watching the struggles that they're going through as a town and just the difference between the two towns and how they may hate each other. There may be so much pain and struggle within these two towns, but they have a lot more in common than they think. I love Fredrik Backman, first off. Oh my god, he is one of my favorite authors of all time. His writing is just beautiful. I can go on and on about how amazing he is. I love him so much. But I loved this book. I think this one's my favorite in the whole trilogy. Oh my god, hurt me like nothing's ever hurt me before. I have never sobbed to a book more than this book. Oh my god, like I talk about it and I genuinely get emotional, and when I'm talking about it I get chills talking about it. I can't. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I love all the characters so much, and just the setting and the story is just so beautiful, so raw, so emotional. I love it. I could go on and on about how much I love this book. Benji is my favorite character in this whole series. I love him, but not even just him. I love every character. I love the friend group, like the friend group with Benji, Maya, Anna, Amat, Bobo, Big City, Mumble, like all of them together is just so amazing, and I just love to see their friendship. The Found Family, it's so good. It like hurts me to talk about. 5 stars. I think that was very obvious that I rated it 5 stars. It is amazing, and it's the first book that I read in 2026. My first book I read was 5 stars. What does that tell you? I knew it was gonna be 5 stars too. There was not a doubt in my mind. I knew it was gonna be amazing and beautiful and perfect and would not disappoint. So you need to read Beartown. I don't care who you are. Read it. There are a lot of triggering topics discussed, so definitely look up the trigger warnings beforehand. It's rough. It is rough. There are very triggering things talked about, and go into it with caution, I guess, because of the things talked about. The next book is The Keeper of the Lost Cities graphic novel. This covers half of the first book, and there's like, oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, we're genuinely like seeing Sophie's adventures in the Lost Cities when she first gets there, and just everything she's doing, and we're finding things out slowly but surely. This is really just, we don't get too far into the nitty gritty, I guess, of the first book yet. Yeah, it's just so It's so cute and so nostalgic to read and see. And look, it's signed by Shannon Messenger herself. I can't. It's so good. I'm so excited. I read this like 2 years ago. Whenever it came out. I don't even remember when it came out. But read this. I had to reread it because the second book came out. And I wanted to read this beforehand since they both cover the first book as a whole. So yeah. I really liked it. Really cute. Obviously, we're not covering a lot of the deeper details within the series since it is a lot shorter and it's a graphic novel. We didn't get into like the big action scenes, I guess, within the first book quite yet. So overall, I rated it 3 stars just because of those issues. And then the next book, obviously, the second book, the second graphic novel for Keeper of the Lost Cities, which covers the rest and the ending of the first book. This one I liked a lot more just because we got the action sequence. I was really excited to see how they would draw out and show those certain scenes within this. So I was really excited to see that, and it was really cool. I really liked it. I loved how they did it. The art is amazing and beautiful. It was really good. It was really cute. Yeah, overall 3.5 stars. It was good overall. I'm excited to see what she does with the rest of the series for the graphic novels. Like, I'm very excited. It's gonna be good, especially like in the later books. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good, especially like Stellar Lune. Stellar Lune is gonna be really good. Anyway, yeah, 3.5 stars. The next book I don't have the physical copy of, so unfortunately for me, I'm very upset about it, but it's fine. We'll get it eventually. Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu. Basically, we're following Helena, and she's in the Eternal Flame. She's a healer in the Eternal Flame, and they're fighting against Moreau, I think that's how you pronounce his name. We're fighting against him and necromancy, and we're in her point of view, kind of seeing what's happening, and it's this big war happening, and she has to be able, like, she's a healer, and she's such a large part of the war, and we're seeing her experience within the war and the role she has to take on for it, and it's just, oh my god, heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. In the beginning, she doesn't have her memories, and we're following her kind of trying to remap her memories, figure everything out, and we're kind of figuring things out with her. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's confusing a little bit in the beginning, but like we're learning with her, so it starts to click and make sense as we're going on, and we're learning about the some of the details, but we're not getting the full picture until later. And just as you read it, you learn more and more and more, and just all the puzzle pieces connect, and it's just so important to the build up. And it literally, I want it to be longer. It's over 1,000 pages. I want it to be longer. Like, it was so good, so beautifully written, so heartbreaking and devastating. Like, Cain and Helena, the things that they went through and saw is just terrible, and it's so sad. It breaks me. And just their ending, right in my freaking heart, right in my heart. I love this book. It was so good. Everyone raves about it and says it's 5 stars. So yeah, that's what really got me to want to read it. And yes, I also did rate it 5 stars. The hype is real. Read it. Again, triggering topics discussed in this as well. It's very, very dark, very scary and stressful, and definitely look those up and look into them prior to reading, for sure. Next book I read was The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. It is like nostalgic for me. We're following Percy in his adventures as a half-blood, and half-bloods are children of the gods, and we're seeing who his godly parent is, obviously, and we're going on this adventure with him, and this quest with him, this literal quest. And then the friendships made in this they're so cute, so genuine, and it's genuinely so nostalgic for me. He has to go on this quest basically to save the world in Olympus. It's pretty interesting, and we're learning more about why certain things are happening and the part he's going to play within the future books and the rest of the series. So it's pretty interesting. I read this when I was, I think, in middle school. I read the first and second book, and then I never continued. So I was like, I have all the books, so I wanted to do a reread of the first two so I can kind of remember what happened and what was happening, especially with the show. Since the first two seasons are out, I watched it prior to rereading them because I already knew what was gonna happen. So yeah, I wanted to reread those and then finish the rest of the series this year. I definitely want to do that because the show is going to be coming out with future books and I don't know what happens in those books, so I need to read them first. So yeah, reread this. It was cute, nostalgic, fun. It was really quick and easy for me to read. I went through it really quick, so I enjoyed that. And yeah, it was just fun looking back and seeing what I liked about it when I was younger. Like, I read this during Keeper of the Lost Cities times when I was like obsessed with Keeper. So yeah, it was cute, cozy, whatever. Good intro to the book. 3.5 stars. Just very average. And yeah, I'm excited to get into the rest of the series. I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. The next book I read was The Long Game by Rachel Reed. I read the first book last year, watched the first season of the show. It was really good. I really liked it. I was gonna wait to read the second book until the second season came out, but I was getting spoiled on TikTok. So I was like, I'm just gonna read it now so that I don't get spoiled, because that would be really annoying and I would suck. So yeah, read that. We're following Shane and Ilya, and we're continuing their story and the struggles they're going through within, especially in the hockey world. Hockey's a very homophobic sport. It's known for its homophobia, I guess. So we're seeing the struggles of Shane and Ilya. Their struggles with each other, and then their struggles within the hockey universe and within their team, and just everything is so important. It was good. I really liked it, and I liked the emotions within it. Ilya's story in this book was really sad, and it broke me. I'm really excited to see how they portray it in the show and just everything, because I know it's gonna be good. Yeah, overall 4 stars. I really liked it, and I'm glad I read it now, especially while the first book is still fresh in my mind, so I still kind of remember everything. I think it was good for me to read it now. I don't think I would have remembered what happened in the first book if I had read it way later, because then I'd feel like I'd have to do a reread of the first book. So yeah, perfect. It worked out great. Okay, this one is a novella. This is why the annotations are weird, and they're only on the last like 200-ish pages, 300 pages, because the first part is just like, oops, I'm fucking it up, information that we're gathering throughout, what we've gathered throughout the entire series as of late, or as of this book. So yeah, it's just kind of like a recap, and it's like fun. We get pictures in it, and we are going over what happens like with the characters and stuff. So it's pretty cool. There's like recipes and stuff. It's cute. Anyway, but we are basically continuing within the ending of Legacy and what happened and the turn of events that took place immediately after Legacy. And it's just a short novella basically, and we're seeing, especially with a specific character, the after effects of what they're going through after the stuff that went down within Legacy and the ending in that. I don't know, it's so genuinely, this novella is so good. I really like the things we learn. We like learn a lot in the novella, surprisingly. Like, you would think we wouldn't learn that much, but we learned quite a bit. And it makes me cry every time. Just like this one specific part hurts me. We're following Keith and Sophie within this, which is pretty fun because it's been Sophie's point of view this entire time throughout the whole series, and then we're finally getting a look into Keith's world and his thoughts and how he feels about everything. So it's really fun, really interesting. I love it. Keith's my favorite character, so love that. Yeah, overall, 4 stars. I really like this novella, really like this book. It's so good. It is sad and heartbreaking, but also it's so cozy and fun getting back into the world and seeing all the characters and where they're at and stuff. So yeah, really cute, really fun. I loved my reread for the 10,000th time. I don't even know how many times I've reread this series, but it just gets better and better every time, for sure. Next, we are continuing the Throne of Glass series. This is the second book within the series. And yeah, we're still following Celaena. We're seeing how everything is played out past the point within the first book with the ending of the first book, and we're seeing kind of how she's doing everything and like learning information about the world and about the magic within the world and the struggle she's facing, just everything, and these characters that she's really close with. It's so good. I love Celaena. I think she's just such a strong female character. Like, she is awesome. She's so cool. She's a badass. I love her. And this book is just so sad. I feel so heartbroken just thinking about the things she's gone through. And I'm excited to follow her throughout the rest of the series because I know it's just getting better and better and the stakes are building more and more. So definitely hurt me and definitely kept me hooked. It was so entertaining and I binge read it. So yeah, rated it 4.75. It didn't quite hit that 5-star mark, but I'm sensing a 5-star within the series soon. It's coming. It's coming, guys. But yeah, really good. Throne of Glass is just hitting for me. I don't think I've rated a single book from it under 5 or under 4 stars. So I'm eating this shit up. It's not like ACOTAR to me. ACOTAR is not as good as this series to me. So yeah, it was amazing. I love Celaena and I love Chaol. I love Chaol. And then obviously I love Dorian, but I need Chaol and Celaena. I need them together. In December, I reread Better Than the Movies and annotated it, and it was so fun. And then obviously I needed to get to Nothing Like the Movies and annotate that as well, so I did that. I did purple, obviously, as you can clearly see. But yeah, this is, we're following Wes and Liz. It's a second chance romance. Don't even get me started on that. Like, it actually pisses me off thinking about how it's a second chance romance. But yeah, they're in college now, and we're kind of seeing Wes really wants to get back together with Liz, and he's trying to earn back her love, basically, which is, I love Wes. I love him. He is amazing. I love him. But just like the miscommunication in this kind of, it was kind of annoying, honestly. And I did not feel like Wes and Liz should not get a second chance. Like, they need to be together forever. They never broke it up in my head. Was it fun to read this though? Yes, of course it was. I love seeing Wes and Liz again. I love it every time. I was giggling and kicking my feet. It was just so cute. Such a cozy little romance. And the ending was kind of annoying. Or the build up to the ending was kind of annoying, but throughout the rest of it, it was really good, really cozy, and such a rom-com, literally like a rom-com. So overall, rated it 4 stars. Just the miscommunication and the drawn out ending, I guess, is what really just annoyed me, but the rest of it was so fun, for sure, and I read it so quick. The next book I read was Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is the second book to the Letters of Enchantment, I think that's what it's called, duology, and I read Divine Rivals last summer. It just didn't, for some reason, continue the rest of the series. I don't know why I didn't finish the second book, but we're following Iris and Roman within this, and we're just continuing their stories within during the war between the god and the god, I forgot his name, and then the goddess. They have a whole war, and they have people and soldiers with on their sides, and we're continuing that, and we're seeing each perspective of theirs within the war. And it was really good. I read it pretty quick. It took me a bit to get into, I will say. It was a slower start, but it was fun going back into that world and seeing how it played out and seeing the ending. It was obviously sad, but I'm content with the ending. I think it was really the perfect way to end it, honestly. I love Iris and Roman. I think they're so cute, and I love their characters and their personalities. Oh my god, they're so great. I think they're such good characters to follow. And then the friendships that they made throughout the course of the duology, we got to see a lot of them, and I just think it's so fun and cozy, and I'm glad that we brought back these characters that I really liked in the first book. So yeah, overall rated 4 stars. Pretty average. It was good. It was really good. I was glad I finally finished it, and I could check that series off of my list, because I'm trying to get through a bunch of series this year and finish them up, because we're behind on a lot, and I have a lot of series that I need to read, so, because I've never finished them. Next book, we're continuing Percy Jackson. Obviously, read The Sea of Monsters. This one is the one that like was in my head, stuck in my head the most, and I remember the most. And it was very entertaining. I enjoyed this one. It was a lot shorter than the first book, and it went by really quick once again. I'm glad I sped through it. So happy about that. I'm excited. This made me like really excited to continue the rest, because the ending was crazy. It's so good. And I don't even know what happens after this anymore, so I'm excited to like see what happens throughout the course of the rest of the series and get into that. It was really fast paced, but I don't know, I feel like because it was so short, it was quick and easy and done with, and the build up and anticipation was moved on, I will say, pretty quick. So I was anticipating more, and I wanted more of the build up and intense moments. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he does it within the rest, but 3 stars overall. It was good. Very average though. So yeah, we'll see how it goes within the rest of the series. I think it's gonna be really good. I've heard it gets like darker and more into the lore and the mythology. So I'm excited. Next, I read Stellar Loon by Shannon Messenger, obviously. Continuing Keeper of the Lost Cities, and annotate this one as well. This might be my favorite annotation, like the tabs and the colors I chose. They're so cute. And then I did pink and yellow. Like, that's adorable. And there's this really good part within it. It's just, I love it. I know exactly where it is. Chapter, no, I won't say the chapter, but it's really good. Obviously, we're still following Sophie and her friends on this little adventure. It's the things that we learn in this book are so important, and we learn a lot. Like, we're moving forward. I'm sensing the series coming to a close sometime soon. I don't know, but I'm really, I'm so excited for the rest of the series and like her continuing it. I've been anticipating book 10 for like 4 years. Shannon needs to hurry up, because this cliffhanger ending, there's no way. I need more, girl. Give it to me, Rachel. I've stuck with you for 10 years. Like, you can't leave me on this. It was so good. The magic in it, so good. The lore that we learn, so good. And I like how Sophie's character in this one, you really see her taking on this like leadership role within, because it's been building up for her since book 1, but now we're kind of seeing her step up, and we're getting to see her kind of take a lead and command what needs to be done to help this situation that they're in, this predicament. And her friends are just, they've always been such a massive part of it, but we're seeing more of just her and her friends taking that leadership role and getting things done and doing things. And the adults are kind of like, they're not stepping out of the equation, obviously, but they're taking a step back and letting the kids take this role on. And I'm just really loving that. And I'm excited to see how Sophie's story grows and her confidence. Like, she's so confident in this. I really love it. She's so important to me. I love her. But it was so good, and the ending was amazing. There's this one specific part that I love it. I like the lines. Oh my god, I can't get it out of my head. It's my favorite part in the entire book. I know exactly where it is. It's like right there, because my annotation tabs my pink ones are darker here. Anyway, 5 stars. It was so good. I always forget how good this book is, and then I reread it, and then it just like hits again, as per usual. But I'm so excited to see what Shannon does with the rest of the series and continuing it on. I need to know what's gonna happen, because I got no clue, girl. I got no clue. I got no theories. Well, I have theories on certain things, just not like the fucking nitty gritty. Look at this cover. Hold on. Look at, wow. It's so beautiful. This is my favorite cover, I think. And then Legacy is my second favorite. Yeah, and then I think Exile, I'm not gonna rank them, but beautiful cover. I love how the girlies are on here. Like, usually we have Sophie and like at most 2 other friends within the cover. But this book, I'm loving the girlies in this. Like, Maruka and Norella have been starting to take on this like more prevalent role within the group, and I'm really excited to see what they do and just like how their power grows. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be good. I'm so excited. And then I'm excited to see more from other characters. I really want to see what she's gonna do with the covers for the rest of the series, like in the last books, because I know it's gonna be good. I know. Last but certainly not least for the month, the last book I read for the month was Unraveled, also by Shannon Messenger. This is the final book that is out in the series. It is the novella, and we are following Keith. I can't say too much about what he's doing within this, but it's very important. It'll spoil the end of Unlocked, and I can't do that. I can't do it. But cover is beautiful, and there's a bonus chapter in it, so of something happening. So it was really good. I loved following Keith and seeing his point of view of things. It was so interesting. We learned a bit. We didn't learn like too much, but we did learn a bit, and I can understand why she wrote this, because the things that Keith learns, he can't really fit that into fucking conversation to tell them what he's doing and what all this shit was happening. So it makes sense as to why she had to write this separately within his point of view. I was a little bit annoyed because I want freaking book 10 right now, but it was fun with his point of view, and I did really enjoy it. It was so good, and the build-up and anticipation and the things we did learn were pretty good. So yeah, so cool. I'm so excited for Shannon to release the other books. I'm so excited, like I can't wait, like genuinely. The anticipation is killing me. So yeah, rated this 4 stars, pretty average. It was just really fun to go on this adventure with Keith and like seeing things through his eyes, because we're always in Sophie's head. It's fun being in his head instead. So yeah, 4 stars. I love it. Okay guys, this is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. These are all the books that I read. I need to set these down. This is really heavy. These are all the books that I read. A lot of physical copies, which I really like. First month down, 11 more months to go. So I'm excited for this reading year. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really fun. A lot of different adventures. We're gonna learn so much. I'm excited. We're gonna get some series checked off my list, and I want to go through my freaking TBR, like physical TBR, and just check a lot of those off because it is getting overwhelming. I have like almost 80 books. It's not good. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I recommend these books, and those were my thoughts on them. So comment your thoughts down below if you've read them, or if you have any recommendations for me. Definitely comment those down below because I love getting recommendations and I love adding books to my list for sure. Yeah, all my bookish links are down below. I have my Fable, my Goodreads, Bookstagram, Book Talk, all that is linked down below, so you can definitely go check those out. And yeah, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love yapping about books with you guys. I'll see you in the next one whenever that is. Bye!